Hello and welcome to Film Companion South. I am Vishal Menon and today I am going to be reviewing Bakrid. Bakrid opens with its protagonist Ratnam waiting to meet a bank officer because he needs to apply for an agricultural loan. After 7 years of court and cases, Ratnam has just managed to regain possession of his property which he shares with his brother. The film itself suggests that it's only natural for someone like Ratnam to sell this property and start afresh. In fact, that's what Ratnam's brother tries to do with his share. But Ratnam chooses to hold on to his piece of land and he plans on bringing it back to its lost green glory, like the land witnessed during the time of his father, another farmer. Because Ratnam knows that farming is more than just any other profession. He understands its noble nature and he also understands the importance he plays in feeding a lot of people. So you understand his quandary when he brings home a pet camel. But what exactly do you feed an animal that has traveled so far away from its original habitat? Ratnam tries first with what he feeds his cattle. Then he tries again with what he feeds humans. Though it offers relief, he fails to arrive at a permanent solution. This is also the time when he names the camel Zara after his father Sarangan. And he also starts calling this camel his son. But how can a farmer let his own family members stay hungry? A vet is consulted and he orders Ratnam to take the camel back to its original home in Rajasthan. And what follows is a bumpy ride the two undertake together, even as they battle Gaurakshaks, petty criminals and policemen along the way. Which makes it easy to think of Bakrid as a pleasing human-animal relationship drama. Don't get me wrong, it certainly plays out like one, but it's also a commentary on food and how people look at it differently. In one of the film's earlier scenes, we find Ratnam struggling to negotiate with his daughter who cannot do without a packet of lace. Ratnam offers her a packet of kadla mithai, but she will not budge. He gives in, buys her a packet only to trick her to give it up. The reverse is what's happening in Ratnam's brother's house, because he sends his own son to get him vadas because he visibly cannot finish a meal without it. Like how the film explores the contrast between these two different kinds of families, they explore the same contrast when it comes to two religions. There's a Muslim man who offers Ratnam a mortgage-free loan after he learns that he's going to pursue farming with that money. But on Ratnam's journey to take Zara back home to Rajasthan, they have to deal with a bunch of Gaurakshaks who attack Ratnam because they suspect that he's stolen the camel. How much you're going to like Bakrid is based on how much you're willing to buy Ratnam's relationship with the camel. Because we're conditioned to cry our hearts out for pet dogs, cats and even elephants. But camels remain fairly new in this genre and this only makes things a bit trickier. Because it's not easy to make a camel look cute or make it do human-like things like umpiring a cricket match or even save a drowning baby. But then from nowhere, we suddenly get a subplot where we have to believe that the camel actually saves a bunch of army men. Not only is it plain laughable the way this information is given to us, but it's also very manipulative. The film also tries really hard to get us to connect to Zara. For this, we get a lot of cute moments where Ratnam's daughter is seen playing with the camel. The film also has this way of hammering down on the scenes where we're supposed to witness Ratnam's hardship as he travels back to Rajasthan with the camel. But these moments don't always translate into a meaningful connection. This is also because the obstacles they face along the way have a very predictable pattern to it. But to me, the biggest damage is done by the two actors who play the two truck drivers who join Ratnam on his way to Rajasthan. The screenplay also springs up its own set of issues. A subplot involving Ratnam's brother selling his piece of land is abandoned midway and we don't know what happens to it. The film also fails to establish why Ratnam would take up such an expensive and elaborate exercise just when he's finally managed to come up in life. Despite its noble intentions and message of compassion, it's a film that deserved better filmmaking and a lot of better performances to make it the moving drama it ought to be. So that's it for my review of Bakrid. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe to Film Companion South.